Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel where we talk about the way to escape the middle-class money traps. Think you're doing everything right with your money? Think again. Revolving light, the middle class is stuck in hidden financial traps that keep them broke forever. In this video, we're exposing the biggest money mistakes that are draining your wealth, and how to break free. Stick around till the end, because the last trap is one most people never realize. Let's dive in. Middle-class money traps that will keep you broke forever. Avoid at all costs. The hidden struggles of the middle class. Many people believe that being middle class is the ultimate financial goal. Earning a decent salary, owning a home, and living comfortably. But what if I told you that the middle class lifestyle is a financial trap? Despite earning more than the lower class, many middle class families still live paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt, and struggling to save for retirement. Why? Because they fall into money traps that keep them from ever reaching financial freedom. In this guide, we'll uncover the biggest middle-class money traps and how to escape them before it's too late. 1. The good debt lie. Not all debt is equal to trap. Many middle-class families believe that some debt is good debt. They're told that taking on student loans, mortgages, and car payments is normal, and even smart. While not all debt is terrible, blindly taking on debt without understanding its consequences is dangerous. Why it's a trap? Even good debt can turn toxic if mismanaged. Interest payments drain your income. Being house poor or car poor limits financial growth. How to escape? Prioritize paying off high-interest debt, credit cards, personal loans. Avoid unnecessary student loan debt. Consider community colleges or trade schools. Buy a home within your means, not based on what the bank says you qualify for. 2. Buying a house you can't afford, the American dream or financial nightmare? The trap. Many believe that buying a house is always a smart investment. They stretch their budget to afford a bigger home, in a better neighborhood, with a higher mortgage. Why it's a trap? You become house poor, trapped in a big mortgage with little left to invest. Property taxes, maintenance, and insurance add unexpected costs. If the market crashes, you could lose equity or even your home. How to escape? Follow the 28-36 rule. Housing costs less than 28% of income. Total debt less than 36%. Save a 20% down payment to avoid PMI, private mortgage insurance. Consider renting if it's financially smarter. 3. Lifestyle inflation. Keeping up with the Joneses is the trap. Every time you get a raise or bonus, you increase your spending, a bigger house, nicer car, better vacations. Instead of building wealth, you stay in the same financial position. Why it's a trap? You remain stuck in a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Higher income doesn't mean higher wealth, it means higher expenses. You never accumulate assets that generate passive income. How to escape? Live below your means. Increase savings instead of spending. Invest raises and bonuses into stocks, real estate, or business. Avoid financing luxury purchases. Pay in cash if you truly need it. 4. The car payment cycle. Financing a depreciating asset. The trap. Middle-class families often drive new, expensive cars, financed with monthly payments. Every few years, they trade in their car for a new one, resetting the cycle. Why it's a trap? Cars lose value the moment you drive them off the lot. A $40,000 car loan at 6% interest equals thousands in wasted money. Leasing? Even worse, you own nothing at the end. How to escape? Buy used cars that are reliable and depreciate less. Pay in cash or finance only if interest rates are very low. Keep your car for 8 to 10 years instead of trading it in. 5. Depending on a single income stream. The trap. Most middle-class families rely entirely on their job for income. They have no backup plan if they get laid off, injured, or their industry declines. Why it's a trap? Job security is an illusion. Without multiple income streams, one financial emergency can destroy savings. The wealthy have multiple streams of income, why don't you? How to escape? Start side hustles like freelancing, e-commerce, or consulting. Invest in dividend stocks, real estate, or businesses for passive income. Learn high-income skills like coding, digital marketing, or investing. 6. Credit card debt. The silent wealth killer, the trap. Middle-class families use credit cards for everyday expenses, vacations, and shopping, without paying them off in full. They carry balances with high interest rates, 15 to 25% plus. Why it's a trap? Interest charges make everything far more expensive. Minimum payments keep you in debt for decades. You end up working for the credit card companies, not yourself. How to escape? Pay off credit cards in full every month. Avoid financing anything on credit unless it's a true emergency. Use cash or debit for discretionary spending. 7. Not investing early. Letting time slip away, the trap. The middle class often waits too long to invest, believing they need a lot of money to start. They focus on saving instead of growing their money. Why it's a trap? You lose out on compound interest, the biggest wealth builder. Inflation eats away at cash savings. The longer you wait, the harder it is to build wealth. How to escape? Start investing even with $50 per month. Index funds, ETFs. Max out 401k and Roth IRA contributions. Automate your investments to build wealth effortlessly. 8. No emergency fund. Living one crisis away from disaster, the trap. Most middle-class families don't have an emergency fund, so when an unexpected expense hits, medical bills, car repairs, job loss, they rely on credit cards or loans. Why it's a trap? One financial crisis can wipe out your savings and put you into debt. Without a cushion, you're forced to make bad financial decisions. The rich have emergency cash. Why shouldn't you? How to escape? Save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a high-yield savings account. Cut unnecessary expenses to build an emergency fund faster. Avoid tapping into retirement savings for emergencies. Escape the middle-class money traps. The middle-class lifestyle is designed to keep you working hard, spending more, and never truly getting ahead. The difference between the wealthy and the struggling is not income. It's how they manage their money and build assets instead of liabilities. Now that you know these money traps, which one are you going to avoid first? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video valuable, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss powerful wealth building content. Which money trap have you fallen into before? Let me know in the comments.